What up, big kids? Sean Long here, and welcome to Long and Uncut Reviews. And this time we're taking a look at the Overwatch Figma Reaper by a good small company, Max Factory. Now, this is my fourth Figma figure from Overwatch. I reviewed the Tracer and the Widowmaker, and I still got to review the Genji, but I love the Genji figure. So make sure to check out that. And I got this figure for $80 at Big Bad Toy Store. Click the link for so much more. Yeah, so make sure check it out. Yeah, and he retails for $80, $79.99. And we are getting the Reyes version of this guy from Hasbro soon, but until then, this is our only real Reaper figure, unless you count like the pop or the statue. But yeah, figure wise, until the Reyes figure comes out, until Hasbro does their own, this is the only one we got. And I've heard good things about this guy, and I'm really excited to see how this guy comes out in person. So let's take a look at the packaging. It has the Overwatch Figma. It says Reaper. Yeah, I'm really. It says 10th anniversary of Figma. Blizzard. On the side here has that famous finishing pose by Reaper, which I love. Really love that pose right there. And then we got the other side, shows more of the figure. This is the 393 figure from Figma. On the back here, you got many pictures of Reaper, looking very cool. It has his ultimate, his Death Blossom, has a warning label. Warning, you want to choke on your Reaper because you'll die. So let's take a look at Reaper. Open up the box here. Yeah, if we can. Actually, it was Reaper for Halloween, thanks to the cool official license Reaper costume, which I really like. Really awesome. And then, yeah, let's see here. Okay. Wow. Oh, cool. So you got his little wraith thing and his accessories on the back here. We'll take a look at those in a moment. He looks like, accessory-wise, probably not as much as Widowmaker, but then again, he doesn't really need as much. You know, just as long as he's got his shotgun, pistols, and whatnot. Take a look at those shotguns right there. Look at that. That is some nice detail. I know Nerf just made a version of those, but yeah, it definitely needs some more black. And it says the RPNT logo, like Reaper. Oh man, so nice. So we got both his pistols. Bunch of plastic, looking so nice. Wow, I really love the detail on these. They just look so cool. Yeah, I bought some cosplay ones, but they were a little bit smaller than scale, so I was a little disappointed in that. But let's take a look at Reaper, which he's like covered in plastic. Oh my god, jeez. My god. So yeah, he has a bunch of plastic to protect him, which is good. Yeah, articulated. Oh my gosh, he's like plastic all over, plastic around all the joints, which it's cool that companies do that, but it's still pretty annoying. I mean, the shelf life of these figures is that bad, so bad they need plastic all around to protect them, the joints, like Hot Toys does that, and maybe it makes more sense for Hot Toys, but I mean, plastic in here should be more durable. I think I got everything. Oh yeah, I've been waiting for this figure. Reaper was one of the first characters I played with, just like Genji and Mercy, just based on his design alone. Because yeah, look at that. It's like, you know, like a Skeletor looking guy, you know? I mean, how could you not love this design? And he has like the gauntlets like Batman, and then like the Wolverine, not Wolverine, but you know, it's like very inspired by so many things. And yeah, I really love the detail on this. I mean, for $80 it should be good. So yeah, I love the spine on the back here. Well, yeah, and I'll get everything else here in a second. Let's just take a look at the figure right now. But yeah, that is so cool, man. Yeah, that's Wow. So let's see the hood. This is something I have heard. Yeah, you can take off the hood. Oop, and he does have plastic underneath there. So the hood is removable, and you can see more of the detail on his mask, which is cool. And that's cool to see that I guess he would have a back part of the mask, because if I got this Reaper mask and it just covers the front, but then when you wear the hood it doesn't matter, but it's still very nice. I just think that is so cool. And then he has the shotgun shells on the front right there. Nice shoulder pads. I really love these gauntlets. And the hands, we'll definitely switch out hands, but he has the fists here and the nice silver fingernails. And yeah, these are pointy right here. Not super pointy like compared to other things like some Hot Toys or even SH Figure Arts points, but still be careful. And then you got some really cool shotgun shells right there. And yeah, you can see some really cool silver and yeah, I love that his, if you can see here, his knees kind of look like faces right there, especially yeah, like that. It's so cool. I really love his boots. His boots look so cool. He has that little thing on his belt, and this all moves around, so that's really nice. So yeah, and then the back, I really love that spine going on here. It has a hole for the stand that we'll get to in a minute. And the cloak, you can see his Reaper butt. He has a butt to die for. So yeah. Yes. He's definitely, I'm dressed to kill. I love it. So I guess, yeah, you have the tab, so you can't really move the cloak around, which is a little unfortunate, or like the hood. So but let's do the articulation right now. So the head can fully rotate. It's on this like ball joint system thing, and then you can, it's the neck, you can move up that much and look down that much. It's kind of like on this, yeah, so you can't move it up. It's on a hinge ball joint, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, like keep in mind you have to do that. So if you move the hood up, it's just going to be kind of detached. So with it's kind of, you have to pose the head with the hood, so that's a little unfortunate. But you can give at least a little, move the head around. You know, it's better than the Michael Keaton Batman, you know, where you can move his head. So that's at least better. Tab this back in, and you can tab this in a few different places. Front. So there you go. Now his arms can fully rotate. That's good. He has this like joint that goes in and out that way, like right here. So that's cool. And then it goes in and out. So you can really move it up pretty good, actually. That's pretty good. And yeah, so rotate. So it's on this like double joint. You just kind of have to move this thing around and kind of, yeah. So I see what they did there, and they made them all separate pieces. You just kind of have to be careful. You know, it'll be out of its socket and stuff, and you know, just make it lined up and everything. But it's not bad at all. And so at least you can have more joints, and you just move it around so it looks aesthetically pleasing. And then I think, yeah, this rotates at the bicep right here, and then he bends. You gotta make sure you find that bend here. He should be able, yeah, there you go, double jointed elbows. It's like on the ball hinge, so watch, I'll make sure you find the hinge, because this does tend to move around. So but yeah, very nice double joint. I really like that a lot. Rotate the wrist and go in and out. All ball hinges, if you know Figma figures. Then it rotates at this upper part, which moves the little shell, so I like that a lot. So it doesn't look too bad at all. It can go forward and back pretty good. He has a waist joint, it feels like, and it does move left and right. Now his cloak has these ball joint or ball hinges that rotate and move, so you can kind of like give him a very cool little like you know, flowing kind of motion, which I like. I do always prefer cloth on these type of things, but you know, it's okay, I'll go with this. Now his legs can go forward only that much, can go back a little bit. The way his legs are, it's really tight, so you can only really do, I'm guessing that. I don't want to like really, yeah, even if you move the cape, it's like that's as wide as it'll go, so you can't do the splits, which is unfortunate, but yeah, it's not too bad. There you go. And then rotate at the upper part leg, bend at 2 points at the knee, about that much. Knee joints don't look that bad at all. Ankles can pivot forward and back. They can rotate left and right, and it does have an ankle pivot. So pretty good articulation. There's some points a little weird, but I love, and he has some really good range. Like the cloak does hinder the head articulation a bit, and then you have to like kind of peg this in the right way. So yeah, it's one of those things that you kind of have to work with it for the head, especially that have the cloak pegged in and everything, but it works and it looks cool. I think, yeah, if you have the head kind of forward, I think it's meant to be kind of hunched. I always find it funny that these characters are always kind of hunched forward. Yeah, so I don't know, it's cool. It works. It works really good. Oop, just gotta move this. So yeah, the cloak will hinder a few things and whatnot, but it still works really good. All right, let's take a look at accessories, and then we'll yeah, measure him out and whatnot. And I love all these parts are movable. So we'll put him over here for now. Put the cloak. He has big feet too. Oh, did I mention he has 2 articulation too? So yeah, that's another thing too. Okay, so let's take a look, and I love that Figma comes with the baggies. They're awesome. He comes with quite a bit of hands. A lot of closed hands. One thing they usually have, oh, and he comes with the stand. One thing that they usually do that they didn't do this time, they usually have the hands like in this little thing that holds together, but I guess the way the hands are out, they can't do that. They come with these little peg things, so okay. So let's take a look at the hands right here. He has like a gripping hand. He has that looks like the pistol holding hand. He has like the thumbs up / hand slice hand for that hand slicing gesture. This one looks like actually the holding hand, the more gripping hand, and that's probably the shotgun holding hand. So these are shotgun holding hands, and then these are more like the gripping hands. So yeah, we'll exchange those out here in a second. And then he comes with the Figma stand, which I love these stands. I'm trying to focus here. Yeah, but yeah, they're really nice. Yeah, I don't know why my things. There we go. So we'll put this together. It comes in a bunch of different pieces. Yeah, once again, it's kind of weird that this time they make you put it together. I don't know if that's a space saving issue or something, but I just find that really odd. So I'm putting it together right now. It comes in like 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 piece, and 4 piece. 4 piece. Oh, 4 piece. So yeah, so I'm guessing yeah, oh yeah, and it comes with the instructions, which is always important. So the instructions here, you can see, you can put it in the back, into the, yeah, so okay, I see what they're doing here. And it comes in, I believe this is, it's Chinese or English, and in English. Okay, so let's do that. So I'm guessing we plug this in here. It's a little guessing game, or you can, is this it? It has like 2 different things. Yeah, okay, so you plug that in there, and then I'm guessing you plug this in, and then yeah, so okay, wait, let me look at it again. Funny to Just trying to figure these out off the gate. Yeah, you do that. 1, 2, and then you can put effect on the feet, and then you can plug this in too, I'm guessing. I'm trying to figure out this piece. I'm gonna put this in the baggie just so I don't lose it, because that's the last thing I want to do. And thank God for these little Figma baggies. I love them, even though this one is like not opening. Do I have to try to open up this baggie? Oh my God, just everything is like being so yeah, I'll put everything in the baggie later. It just like won't open up. Okay, so let's take a look at the last bit here. We'll switch out the hands real quick and put on his pistols. Yeah, I just wish they had the thing like Widowmaker and Genji where all the hands were already connected. That was like always so cool about getting the Figma figures, and now like they're not doing that. It's like, what the heck, man? So let me switch out the hands right here. And I know that this would probably be a lot quicker if I just edit this out, but that's what the whole long in review, and shows you why we edited. I'm purposely doing these videos so over time you guys will appreciate when I do edit my reviews. No, I'm just kidding, but yeah. Let's see how change out the hands to works. And oh my God, yeah, that's the thing, taking these out of the bags. I appreciate when you put hands in just little slots for the trays versus like yeah, like just putting them in individual baggies. I'm still trying to figure out why they did this way. That's the first time compared to like Genji or whatnot. At least when I review Genji, since I was originally going to do like a okay, so this is interesting. So with these hands, as you can see, it comes with man, yeah, hold on a sec. It comes with these little things you can take out. So I don't know why they have these things, just to protect it, I guess. But yeah, let's switch out the hands real quick here. I'll take them out because they're on the ball peg. Oop. And I just dropped his hoodie. He's the hoodie right here. This thing, like the stand, is just crazy right now. So I'm gonna take out and I'll place them into the fists instead. Okay, and then I'll place his pistols right here. And okay, so now what did I do with them? They were like somewhere here. Oh yeah, over here. And then slide them in. Ooh, nice. So you kind of slide them in at an angle. You can place his fingers through the I think, yeah, hold on. Okay, I think I got, there we go. Oh, nice. That's, yeah, that fits so nice. And you can see his finger goes through the little pistol hole. So that's awesome. That always makes me feel good when a figure can do that. And then where's the other hand? I just had it. I just like literally had it. Like, what the heck? Okay, where did it go? I can do this, you guys. I just had the hand and this pistol hand. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, like it's all over the place right now. Okay, so let's put that in here, and then we'll put the other pistol and we'll do his famous pose right here. Well, actually, before I'll do that pose, I'll show off the other effect. One sec. Yeah, you kind of have to move the hands around. They're pliable, so that's good. You just want to be careful with them since the pointy fingers. Oh, I got this, yeah. Oh, almost. There we go. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, you can see, hold on. There we go. So you got both hands with the on the trigger finger. And this is how I'm just going to keep it. You can do all the cool gesturing hands, but yeah, you really want to keep it like that. Oh yeah, it looks so cool. Okay, so now the last effects, which are to do his ultimate, are his little, hold on, take this out. Oh my god, all these baggies, man. Like I said, I appreciate the baggies. You got his little Wraith little circle, like when he's doing his Death Blossom ultimate. So you have him stand on that. And then, last but not least, take this out. You get the blast effects, which are very nice. You have like some orange, like very fiery effects. Very cool. And you can plug them in. I think there's no specific way. Yeah. Now this is ultimate way, and no pun intended, to display him. So, oops. And Widowmaker just passed by there. So you could be like, and this is the way you do the die, 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 die. Yeah. And his arms will stay up for the most part. Yeah, they do want to sag a little bit because of the weight of the shotguns and everything, but it works. I don't know if I'll display him this way. I can kind of like display like on the front. I always like displaying characters with blast effects, but I kind of want to do that iconic cross arm pose, which I'll do. But I still like that a lot. Yeah, so, ow, they're pointy too, so watch out. So I'm gonna do the cross arm pose. Oh yeah, and it's actually really easy to do that pose thanks to his double joints. And yeah, that works out really good. So let me place that, and yeah, so oh yeah, just kind of have to turn this head, and yeah, there you go. You kind of have, you know, just kind of move things around just a little bit, but you can do his iconic finishing pose. All right, that's awesome. Now, I made such a mess over here. Let me clean this up super quick, and then we'll get to size comparisons and whatnot. Oh my god, it's such a mess. Okay, so let me compare him. Let's measure him out, see how tall he is. And now Chitara is in my Big Bad Toy Store box, so she has to make like a big mess. So, okay, so he measures out about 6.5, a little less than 6.5 inches tall. So he's a pretty tall character. And then Widowmaker, his Talon little buddy is right there, and then you can see next to Tracer, which he's like towers over him. And then compared to like Marvel Legends, there's Captain Marvel, so he is tall as about like a little bit taller than Captain Marvel, because she was slightly on the shorter side. So the other Captain, you can see, yeah, Captain America right there. So yeah, he's a pretty good size. I think he'll work. I know Figma can be on the short side, but actually these characters are meant to be shorter, like Tracer, and Widowmaker is meant to be a taller character. So I think it works well with standard 6-inch scale. So there you go. Really love this figure. Yeah, it does have a couple issues here and there with the articulation and whatnot, but I think if you love these Overwatch Figma figures, it's definitely a great one to add to your collection. I know Hasbro will probably do one that probably won't have the blast effects, or maybe it will. I think the Raze one had it, but this looks just so cool. And yeah, I really like this a lot. And yeah, it's definitely a figure to die for. So I definitely recommend it, you guys. You can pick this up at $80 right now at bigbadtoystore.com. And for If you want to support this channel, you can either pick this up at the Big Bad Toy Store link is in the description. Thanks to Big Bad Toy Store for sending me this out to review. And for more, if you want to support this channel, go to my Patreon at patreon.com/SeanXLong. Also selling a bunch of action figures on my page, so check out that page on my Facebook and Instagram, which you can like and follow. And for more, you can check out my website, SeanXLong.com. And stay tuned for some more reviews like Aquaman and the Figma Genji and more. And I'm Sean Long. Remember to live long and love life.